Hello everyone who's sad enough to watch my YouTube channel. Yes, I am still alive. I'm sorry for not uploading anything in a while, but I've been busy with personal things, and yeah, I shouldn't really go into more detail on that. Although the reason for this video is because someone, I'm not gonna say who, but someone asked me to make a personal video, and by personal he said that he meant me talking about my life and shit like that, and I was like, why do you want me to do that? And he didn't reply, so I said that I might do it, and he was like all overjoyed and shit, so that's why I'm doing it right now, I guess. Yeah, in the background you'll be seeing Baker Cat just, chilling there, being all badass and such. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so personal video. I don't actually know what to talk about here. This could be a problem, I guess. Well, I say I guess it could be a problem. It will be a problem, considering that I don't know what to talk about, and I'm supposed to be making a personal video. Where the fuck am I supposed to start? Thank you for giving me a starting point, you absolute asshole. No, I'm just kidding. You're not an asshole. But where am I gonna start? Should I start with... I don't know. I really don't know where I should start. Give me 1 second. I'll consult the legend over here. Where should I start? You don't know either? Well, that helps. The legend doesn't know. He really doesn't. Give me 1 second. This might deafen you or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try something. Okay. I hope this doesn't deafen you now. Oh shit. That was me knocking over an empty can. So, where am I gonna start? It all started when I was born. No. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, it's a merit. I hate merits. Well, this is like the first, how long? Roughly 3 minutes of me sitting here wondering where I'm gonna begin. Is that gonna be the whole video? Seriously? Me wondering where to start? I'll ask him right now. Give me a second. I will ask him right now. Trying to type one-handed now. What should I talk about? Alright, let's see if he replies. He probably won't. It says he's away, so I'm probably gonna have to think up of something on my own anyway. I don't know. Well, let's see if he replies. Until he does reply, let's talk about random shit. So, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Quite beautiful outside. Oh, look, a cow. There's a lot of cows outside. Yeah, fuck that. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'll even continue making this video. However, we'll soon see. Okay, he's still away. He's not gonna be replying anytime soon. So I will be talking about things when I think of things to talk about. Seriously, the first 5 minutes of this video, me sitting here wondering what to talk about. Oh, he says he doesn't know. Well, thank you, buddy. Any suggestions at all? Let's see. Okay. If he has no suggestions, I'm just gonna have to start at one of the most retarded points of my life. So far, anyway. So far. Oh, well, fuck you, Mickey. Just gonna say, fuck you. Alright. I'll probably put in the description of this video, skip to such a time until I actually start talking about stuff. Well, he has no ideas, so I'm just gonna have to start. In primary school, and to any Americans or any other non-British people watching, primary schools, like, to Americans, I'm guessing it would be elementary school or something like that, elementary grade school, I don't know. But anyway, to us British, primary school. Well, to us Scottish anyway, primary school. When I started primary school, I was an absolute fucking mental case. I really was. You would literally just see me and my friends running around the playground. I'm not afraid to admit any of this anymore, but we were running around the playgrounds, holding our school bags out in front of us, pretending that they were flamethrowers. You see, that's how crazy we were. And I remember one time we were doing that. We ran around the corner and we weren't looking. One of us ran into this big fucking primary 7. We were in like primary 1 at this point, the first year, and they were in primary 7, and there was this big tough motherfucker, and my friend had ran into him, and I had ran into the head teacher, and well, luckily the head teacher was there, because the P7 didn't look very happy. He looked like he wanted to punch my friend, but he didn't, because, well, head teacher was there, but she wasn't very happy either, so we both got into some trouble. And then, I don't know, that's basically everything interesting that happened to me in like the first 3 years of primary school. That's basically all that happened. Us running around, being mental cases, getting into trouble, stuff like that. But moving on, like from primary 1, moving on 5 years to primary 6, that was the year that proved my retardedness, I would say. My stupidity. That's what proved my stupidity. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I say it anyway because I'm fucking stupid. And you see, the chairs that we had to sit on at school weren't very tall at all, but when you stack about fucking 10 of them on top of each other, it can get pretty tall. And that's what we did. Well, that's what I did. Because at that point, I had decided, hey, I wonder what happens if I headbutt everything I see. So I used to just go, in primary school, I just went around headbutting everything. Like literally everything. I would headbutt walls and pipes and tables and chairs and shit and sinks and other people, which was fun, surprisingly. Anyway, so we took these chairs. I put like 10 of them on top of each other. I climbed on top of it, and then everyone was watching me, just like, I'm sorry, Joseph, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I just wanted to see what this would be like. I literally just jumped off of said chairs head first into and I just dove into a table. No, not a table. Yeah, a table, actually. The first time I done it, I went straight into a table, and that was deliberate. I climbed all the way up there just to jump off and headbutt a table. I thought it was going to burst my skull open at first. When I jumped, I was like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to burst my skull. I didn't. surprisingly, because I hit it with quite a lot of force. I didn't bust my skull open, but I was lying on the floor like for 5 minutes after that, wondering what the fuck was going on. Then I got back up, everyone was asking, "You alright?" And I was sitting there laughing my head off. So they all thought I was crazy, which is true. I am quite crazy. But then the next time I did it, because the tables we had weren't very, sore. They were plasticky wood type thing. Oh, pardon me. But the sinks were pretty fucking sore. They were metal, and it was pretty sore. And that's what I did on next. I did it on a sink, and I was basically unconscious after that for about 20 minutes, lying on the floor. 20 minutes. I was still awake. I was talking to people, but I was barely talking to them. It was as if I was high or something. My head was just rolling around the floor, just going, what the fuck just happened? And that had to be one of the most retarded but most hilarious moments of my life so far. And then moving on to P7, I was still headbutting things, nothing very interesting happened. Actually, yeah, not much interesting things happened in P7. Other than the fact that I was surprised that it took so long. I was surprised it took 7 years for this to happen, but in Primary 7 it was the first time I got beat up. And I laughed. I think about it now and I laugh because I don't laugh at the fact that I got beat up. I laugh at the fact that it took them so long to beat me up. But at that point, and still today actually, I'm not a very violent person. If someone asks me for a fight, I tend to not go for it unless I was gonna say unless I have to, but I don't have to. But unless they just take it too far and start insulting like family or my girlfriend or something like that, then I will kick the living shit out of said person. But if that's not the case, I will not fight you. What the fuck? My laptop. Your computer is not backed up. Back up your files online today. No. Sorry. So yeah, it was this big guy. I struggle to remember why we were fighting. I think it was because I was insulting someone, and he assumed that I was talking to him, and I was just like, dude, are you seriously that stupid? I wasn't talking to you. Your name's not Andrew. And then he was just like, yo, fuck you. I'll kick the shit out of you after school. And I'm like, okay, if you want. Because at that point I really didn't care. But yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was walking out, and I thought, wait, is he not even gonna show? So I started walking home. Then him and his gang of people just showed up. He grabbed me, he pinned me against the wall, and then he started like talking shit, just like blah 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 blah, your mother, blah 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 blah, your mother, blah 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 blah, your mother. And I was just like, okay, my mother, I get it. But then yeah, he pinned me against the wall, and then he's talking shit, and he punched me in the face, and I was just like, looking back on this now, I did the most retarded thing I could ever do, and I started laughing, and I'm guessing he took that as an insult, or as like me questioning how hard he could punch, because he started punching a hell of a lot harder after that. He was kicking the shit out of me. Eventually he got me to the floor and started ground pounding me and shit, and then they all just buggered off. So I got up. I wasn't bleeding or anything. I just got up, and I'm like, okay, that just happened. So I go home. My mom was just like, did you have a nice day at school? And I was like, yeah, it was pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah. And then I told her what had happened, and then she was like, how do you find that hilarious? And I was sitting there laughing at the time, just going, I have no idea. So yeah, that's that. That's Primary 7 in a nutshell. It's coming up about time to end this video off. It's been, I'm guessing this has only been like 6 or 7 minutes of me talking, but the video's like 15 or 16. The first 6 or 7 minutes was me trying to figure out what to talk about. But the next video, if I make a next video, which I probably will, because I can't not finish something that I've started. Well, yes, I can, because I have started Terraria, and me and Uknak, or Murdo, we kind of gave up on that. And I did start Scribblenauts. I haven't given up on it. I just haven't really gotten the time to play it really, and I've not really been in the mood for it, because as much fun as Scribblenauts is, I just failed. I just didn't want to play it. I did try and record Star Wars Battlefront 2 earlier on today, but I fucked up and I deleted all the files before they had finished rendering, so I was like, fuck. Anyway, so I'll end this off here. Leave your feedback in the comments below, or like or dislike or whatever. Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble on like a fucking crazy person, going on about my crazy primary school years. Well, I say primary school years, even though I only talked about like three of them. But next time I'll probably get into the more serious shit and to my secondary school years, which I'm still in. So, but until then, I'll see you all later. Take care.